think you dragged that good. Nice, buddy. Right. Yeah. Go on the bottom. Gutter. He's the gutter. Right on, buddy. Woo. Nice fish.
Welcome to Tazin TV. I'm Brett Amundsen. This episode is all about Lakers on the fly.
That's a good sized fish. Holy smokes!
Perfect. Good
job, buddy. Good gracious! Here you go, man.
I hadn't fished with a fly rod in many, many years, about 30 years. And I wanted to get back into it. I wasn't sure that my skills were quite up to par. I purchased some new fly equipment, came up here with just the hopes of catching a northern pike on a fly. The third day that I was here, I happened to take probably 35 northern pike in that one day. 4 of them 45, 46, 46 and a half inches. So they were tremendous trophy fish, and that got me hooked and certainly wanting to come back here to do it again. This time when I came up, I decided that I would also like to tap into the lake trout that are here. Got my first lake trout on a fly rod and multiple ones at that, and first lake trout actually casting to it. Trevor saw how that worked for me and how much I enjoyed catching these scrappy trout on the fly rod. So he put me on ledges where I could actually get out there and cast, and so I finally was picking up lake trout that I was casting to. So it was a great trip to be able to do that.
Bob Steckel on the fly rod. He's not the biggest one. Ooh, now he's going.
Gotta start somewhere. Just imagine what a 40-pounder would be like.
I came with a good friend of mine, Robert Steckel. We were in the Marine Corps together, now being 50 years ago. We served together for probably 3 of our 4 years, and I finished up my last year in 1968-69 in Vietnam, and that was the only time we were separated from the time we went in.
Got them white tips on his fins.
Nice. Yeah.
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 That's a nice fish.
That's a good sized fish.
Mm-hmm.
No, he lives in Connecticut and I live in Florida. We stay in touch.
All right. That is a nice fish, man. He's gonna make sure he's first. Number 1.
We met when we were 18. I'm 72 now. He's 72. We have had a friendship well past 50 years. And it's a special friendship when you're both veterans of the military, but we both have enjoyed the outdoors, and it's truly a great experience to come to a place like this where you just want to enjoy the outdoors and the wilderness and the beauty of it all, and then have fantastic fishing makes it a truly unique experience. Oh, I did good this year. I got several huge lake trout and several huge northern pike.
Just getting settled.
I can see him down there.
Can you?
Yeah.
I see the weight. Oh, there he is.
He's geez, he's a nice one.
Holy moly!
Okay, lift up if you can. Okay.
Another one.
Right on, buddy.
Another one.
Way to go. Way to go.
Obviously, we did different techniques of fishing, trolling deep water to get the big lake trout, casting spoons and whatever for the northerns and the lake trout. And then my friend Steve started catching the big northerns on a fly rod, and that turned out to be a truly unique experience. And I brought one and I got some. My first big northern I caught today. They put you in a position that you can get a trophy fish if you just make a decent effort. And we fished hard this week and we got a lot of big fish. And we had a truly satisfying experience.
Today, I think when we were trying to wrap up our day, our last day here, and we said, okay, one more cast. One more cast produced a tremendous northern pike. We said, okay, that's it, we'll wrap it up on that one. And you were able to say, oh, I see another big one. And we cast it and caught it. I think we did that 3 times before we finally said, last cast and we're done. Perfect ending, couldn't do it any better. On this trip, I think the biggest highlight was fly casting to just an absolutely beautiful 46-inch northern pike. I took her on the fly rod and we got her back to the boat, got her in the net, let her calm down, got her unhooked, and the boat had drifted over into the shallows. So I kicked off my shoes and socks and got in the water with this tremendous animal, you know, and just was able to, you know, hold it, cradle it, and move it around in the water until it was able to be released on its own power. And boy, I just don't know where I'd have done that other than here. I got to get in the water with it. For sure. That's what you want to do. Down and dirty, in the water. 46. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, bud. Last fish of the day.
That was a special day for me. It was the last fish of the day. It was just like, how do you end a trip better than that?
Few hours in the boat, we finally came through. This snub nose, hack tail, this is a fighter.